Enix fans, Kingdom Hearts fans, Final Fantasy fans, it is your boy HMK once again, returning to the flames of darkness and hype, where we talk about... I actually don't talk about this much because, I mean, like, there's when that happens, it's, you know, either officially, not officially, whatever. I got some Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix, and Final Fantasy leaks to talk about. This is very interesting. However, everything I'm about to list off, take with a very small grain of salt. I was about to say rice, but I mean, it is what it is. And this leak comes from Reddit and has since been deleted. Woo! Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind and Final Fantasy VII Remake have released this year. So of course, all of you are really ravenous and wondering when we're going to get the next Kingdom Hearts title. And of course, which is Dark Road, but I mean, besides that, console game. And when are we going to get the next part of Final Fantasy VII Remake? And when is the next Final Fantasy game going to come out? Here's a list, apparently that has been leaked, of Square Enix AAA titles that are being worked on, developed right now. But a lot of inconsistencies and things that seem very weird in this list has me thinking like either one thing or two things or whatever, you know. Maybe, not maybe, we'll see. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Alright, first and foremost, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 apparently is slated for Q1 2023. That does not sound right off the bat. That sounds way too long. It's 2020. 3 years for Part 2? I don't think so. Now, here's a cool thing that is being, you know, slated about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Apparently it's being slated for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and Windows. Now, here's one thing that I have to say before going forward with the rest of these titles that already puts a damper on almost everything in this list. Square Enix have already come forward and confirmed that moving forward, you know, with the wake and advent of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, is that they're going to be moving forward with cross-gen in mind, not specifically just new generation. So they're going to be developing for both PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Xbox Series X, and then of course, you know, the notion of them being not cross-compatible, but backwards compatible with their previous iterations. Alright, so that is something to consider because a lot of these leaks doesn't seem to consider that specifically. So Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, Q1 2023, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Windows, doesn't seem right. Now here's another cool one. Final Fantasy Project Sancta, which will be an action JRPG. Not turn-based, not ATV, but action JRPG, which uses another huge red flag. Another huge red flag. I got red vision on this. Unreal Engine 5. So, Unreal Engine 4 is the big kicker. I'm not saying that Unreal Engine 5 could not be in development. It's just that we haven't had any news or any updates or anything actually tangible when it comes to Unreal Engine 5 beyond that of a tech demo. That is still pretty hazy. So apparently it's going to be using Unreal Engine 5. Big mad if, especially since, well, I mean, Square Enix has gained the support of Epic ever since, you know, they decided to not do away, but go in a different direction other than the Luminous engine. So, I mean, giving them a little, you know, push in the know-how of Unreal Engine 5, it's not totally unbelievable. But is it feasible? I don't know. Alright, it's going to be on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. That's Project Sancta. Okay, here we go. What the moment you've been waiting for when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, my channel, and all that good jazz. Kingdom Hearts Project Oath. Now that definitely seems something in line with, you know, Kingdom Hearts and Oath to Return. Oath. When fighting Yozora in the Secret Movie, in the Final World, Shibuya, Verum Rex, Oath Keeper, Oath. Project Oath. That's obviously not the name, because I mean, Kingdom Hearts have gone under project names. Kingdom Hearts Project Oath, Kingdom Hearts Project Xehanort, Project Oath. Releasing in Q1 2022. Obviously an action JRPG. Unreal Engine 4 using PlayStation 4 and Xbox One along with Stadia? That's totally not that's not unbelievable, because Square Enix has done things with Stadia, plans to do things with Stadia, Final Fantasy 15, whatever. So the validity of this seems kind of strong. 2022 is not out of the realm of possibility. A lot of people said that this was fake because PlayStation 4, Xbox One, what do you mean? PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. Like I said before, they've already confirmed that they're planning to do cross-gen. And, you know, a game on the last systems will be able to be played on the next systems. And of course, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3, all the assets are there. Unreal Engine 4, the Kingdom shader, the models, and they're geared for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Stadia? That's a pretty big Next up is Kingdom Hearts Untitled, another game. And, you know, this goes in line with what Nomura and Square Enix has said before, where there have been 2 Kingdom Hearts games in development, right? And one of them is coming in relatively soon, sooner than you think. That could be Project Ode. 2022, that's pretty soon. 2021 would have been nicer, but we're going to get into that later in the leak. But the other game could be the game being developed by the main Osaka team, and it's going to be an action JRPG. Once again, Unreal Engine 5. It's going to be released on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. The Unreal Engine 5 thing is really bothering me. That thing is really just sticking out like a sore thumb. Now, this is a big list considering all things Square Enix. It also considers things like Project Traveler for Nintendo Switch, Just Cause 5, Tomb Raider Eclipse, but we're focusing on the things that I know that that you're here for. So, we go into a little bit more detail continuing with the leaks from the leaker's perspective. Final Fantasy Sancta could be Final Fantasy 16, right? And apparently Unreal Engine 5 from Square Enix's side, Unreal Engine 5 has been tested, has been tested since 2018. You know, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. It could be behind closed doors, under wraps, and you know, it definitely seems to align with things to be tested and stuff. And maybe this year, Epic will go ahead and say, yeah, Unreal Engine 5 is a thing. We've made it, we're making it, whatever. It could be coming out relatively soon. Like, I'm acting like Unreal Engine is something that we can get. I mean, if you're a developer, whatever, and maybe you sign some sort of NDA, maybe you have Unreal Engine 5 already, but, well, that's beyond the veil, beyond the curtain. The Zora, if I'm right. Alright, and here when talking about Project Oath, Kingdom Hearts Project Oath, we have a little bit more details on this. Apparently, it was supposed to come out Q3 2021, but for some reasons that are left unknown, it wasn't on the cards. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It never happened. It never happened. We got you. It didn't happen. Whatever. Alright, so Q3 2021 was the original release date, or projected release date of Project Oath, which does go in line with, hey, game coming soon, which is, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, Project Xehanort, Dark Road coming out this year, and then next year, Project Oath, but it looks like we're going to have to wait 2 years from now if this is real and legitimate. Apparently 7 worlds have already been chosen for Project Oath, which among them is Coco and Ralph Breaks the Internet Wreck-It Ralph 2. And those are the only 2 worlds that have been revealed through the leak of the 7 that have already been chosen. The game will feature 2 protagonists, and the gameplay will be slightly different than that of Kingdom Hearts 3. When it comes to Project Oath, Oathkeeper, who comes to mind, especially when we're talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind and how we left it off? Of course, Kairi. Alright, and 2 protagonists. Who's going to be the other protagonist? Riku. So, playable Kairi, playable Riku, Project Oath. It seems that seems definitely in line with what we expect, what we speculate, but once again, all that expectations and speculation is public. So a leak like this could have been cultivated using from what we've been saying about the next Kingdom Hearts game, console Kingdom Hearts game, featuring Riku and Kairi, kind of something along the lines of Dream Drop Distance 2, on their oath to find Sora, their oath to return. And then I've already theorized on this before, that if a game like this were to be made, it could feature Yozora and Verum-Rex in some sort of capacity in order to help set up the Verum-Rex game, in order to set up the next saga of Kingdom Hearts, and to help Sora get back. So Project Oath could be the path to Sora, that Riku and Kairi are taking together, the two best friends of the main protagonist, going to find him in the final world. That can happen. I believe it. And the gameplay is slightly different from Kingdom Hearts 3. Kairi was fun and Riku was fun. They're probably going to adapt them to, play a little differently, more better, flesh them out, make them, not some type of Sora clone or whatnot. And something like that is something I'm drastically excited for that advent. Now, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts Untitled, the leak ends here when it comes to Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. But my take when it comes to Kingdom Hearts Untitled, that could be Verum-Rex. And that could be a Yozora game. And that could be a game where, it could end off with Yozora fighting Sora in the final world and leading off Verum-Rex, and yeah. And then Project Oath is going to help set that up. Unreal Engine 5? Unreal JRPG? Something that Nomura's been wanting to make, being made by the Osaka team. Or maybe Final Fantasy Sancta is Verum-Rex, is just gonna be Verum-Rex, not Kingdom Hearts Verum-Rex or Verum-Rex Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. But Final Fantasy Sancta, Final Fantasy 16, that seemed interesting. And then Kingdom Hearts Untitled, if this actually proves true, that could be Verum-Rex. However, there is no date attached to this when it comes to the leak. So when will it come out? We don't know. But honestly, the two biggest games, or the two biggest kickers when it comes to something we see visually from the end of Kingdom Hearts Super Mind, going forward with the Kingdom Hearts games, are obviously a game that focuses on Kairi and Riku, or Riku and Kairi, whatever, finding Sora using Riku's dreams, Kairi's dreams, and the other two. Who are the other two? Fairy Godmother theory coming soon. But that's the big next game that we think is going to happen. Of course, we were like, oh, Birth by Sleep 2, because, Ventus, Terra, and Aqua went off to go look in the Realm of Darkness. We saw them leave, but they've been doing that for a year, and then the Twilight Town trio are searching Roxas and Shionne's memory. We don't see that, but we hear that. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy have been visiting every past world. We don't see that, but we hear that. But what we see a lot of is Kairi and Riku. Riku and Kairi, we see a lot of them. Riku was the focus of Limit Cut episode. He's the one who told them that Kairi's been asleep. The Limit Cut episode ended off with Fairy Godmother saying, hey, listen, your dreams might be the key. And the other two, and then we see Kairi, and then we see the final world. So Project Oath, two protagonists, Riku, Kairi, I see it happening. And then of course the secret movie, Verum-Rex, Yozora, Dylan Sprouse. Is that going to be the next big take, the next big tale for Kingdom Hearts Untitled? I see it. However, at the end of the day, these leaks and rumors are leaks and rumors, and there is no track record behind the leaker that gives this any type of validity. And if you actually look at it, it's riddled with grammar mistakes, but it's not something that we should, hold against the leaker, because it's just, a herald. It's like, hey, don't shoot the messenger. But it's just a lot of things. Not grammar-wise, but a lot of things that are included in this leak seems way too janky. The biggest red flag is Unreal Engine 5. Really? And then, of course, the fact that a lot of these games aren't considering the fact that Square Enix said that we're moving forward, we're going to go with cross-gen. So, these sound cool. These sound relatively feasible in terms of name and what's in them, but release date and the Unreal Engine and the release on certain consoles like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, Q1 2023, yikes. I would give at the most 2022. Alright? So it's like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Come on. There was a year, legitimately a year between those two things, because you can't leave us hanging like that. You can't leave us hanging like that. So let me know what you guys think about these leaks, these rumors. Do you think they're real? Do you think they're omega fake? Do you think they sound cool in terms of Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, you know the shebang. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And for all these news and rumors and leaks, be sure to follow your boy on Twitter. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be grand. The flames have returned. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh baby! So until the next video, this has been your boy HMK. And keep the hype rolling, keep on keeping on, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.